Hey guys, it is March 8th, 2025, Saturday, here in my book and media, physical media store. I just finished putting away everything that was new for this week that didn't sell in its area, like the records and the books and CDs and DVDs, etc. And then I put out all the new stuff that's coming out for this next week, starting on Monday. The reason why I want to get this done, because it is a little bit later on Saturday, is so that I don't have to deal with it tomorrow, Sunday. I have to do it at all, worry about it, all that kind of stuff. And also, it needs to be done. It needs to be out there by Monday. And Monday, I'm going to be shipping in the morning. I already have like, I don't know, 8 sales or something on eBay as of now. We'll see how many by Monday morning. Which is common, right? If you sell on eBay, you get a lot of orders over the weekend from Friday till Monday morning. You usually get a good amount of sales, more normally than during the week. So I need to have some time set aside to do that. So I can't come in here early and put everything out. And there's people that show up on Monday when I open at 10 o'clock wanting to look at the new stuff. So that's what I did. After this video, I'm going to head home, have dinner, be done. I didn't work in the store today because my kids had soccer games and I want to take part in that instead of missing out on experiencing that with them. So I paid somebody who works on and off Saturdays here for me, which has been awesome to have that as an option when when he's available, which he usually is on Saturdays, and when I need it. So that's been great. Otherwise, I would either have to close or just miss all of the games, which is the downside, of course, to having a physical location. But that's another story, another day. But what I want to talk about is this week it rained yesterday, which you saw, which was Friday, part of the day. It rained Wednesday and Thursday, which means that it affected affected the amount of people that came in. There were less people that came in this week. I had less sales. It was a much slower week in terms of sales, especially compared to the last 3 weeks, because it's been 4 weeks now that I've been open, the additional 12 hours. But I knew it was going to take time. And I also knew when it rains, it unfortunately pours, i.e. not as many people come in. And also looking forward to next week, it's going to be raining almost the entire week, starting on, I think, Tuesday. It's going to go all the way until Saturday. So basically, most of next week it'll be raining. I don't know how hard and that kind of stuff, but thankfully I already, don't have a pallet of media or anything. Just have this one pallet that I cover. That just has boxes and stuff like that in it. And also I like to keep the pallets, extra pallets, and the Gaylord just in case, especially the pallets when I get big donations, things like that, which will come in often, as you know. But yeah, so it's supposed to rain, which means that I will predict that next week will be slower in the store. However, even though it was slow this week, even though it'll probably be slow next week, I don't know 100%, but typically it will be. It'll give me a lot of time to sort through the rest of what I have, which is a good amount, most of that mixed media Gaylord. I got one more box of CDs, and then I got all the DVDs to go through. I have those 2 boxes of books that I got as a donation, and we'll see next week if I get anything that comes in. But it'll enable me to do that. It'll go through everything, and then if I already have a small pile going, like 3, I think, items that I'm going to list on eBay. So however many I get out of all of this, I'll have those to list as well, get those up, and not have to have any more inventory to go through. And then I can decide how to organize what I have accumulated, because that's it for the mixed media. So I'll have tons of DVDs, a good amount of CDs as well as backstock, and the rest of it, right? Some video games, some VHS, all that kind of random stuff. I also have some other lots going as well, CD lot, classical lot. And I'm noticing that there's a trend here of CDs that are a bunch of country music CDs. Many of them have the same, a lot of similar. Not only it's like Western swing, it's called, but there's a lot of similar same artists. So I'm probably be able to build some lots from that as well and list those on eBay. So I'm looking forward to that. Whoops. And I'm not used to this microphone now. I'm wearing it on my jacket. I forget that I have it. But anyway, so that'll enable me to get through everything, sort it out, list anything, and then be ready, right, for any more inventory that comes in. And my point was that I can, even though it'll be slow here, I can get a lot done, and I can start planning things out, like inventory, like how am I going to get more of the word out about my location in general to come and buy stuff, but also as a location, essentially like a donation location, a donation center, a donation, a place where people can donate their media. Of course, I don't want all random stuff. I'm just looking for media. So yeah, all that stuff, I'm going to start planning it out, deciding the different paths I'm going to take, thinking about new ways of getting inventory, but having a lot of backstock is really helpful. I still have a lot of records, although it's gone down a lot from what I had before. I still have enough for many months, like 4 months or something like that, maybe more. And I just got some more records in, which is another probably couple of weeks worth there as well. So I'm really good with backstock. There's always some things that I run out of, like, I still have a good amount of Blu-ray for sure. 4K, I don't have any of that as of right now, but I'll probably get more in. So there's certain things, but overall, my main niches or media are books, CDs, records, DVDs, Blu-rays, and then video games. And I have a good amount of all of those. Video games are the one I don't have a ton of, but I can get more. And so I'm doing well with that. So basically my point is that I can start focusing on working on the business and not in it, which feels good, because my big goals are to get more of a steady flow of donations, trades, and buying opportunities in the store here. Whether it's picking stuff up for donation or getting donations here, I want to do a better job of people finding me going forward, basically. So slower sales this week and probably slower sales next week. Still had sales. It's not like I didn't have sales. It's just not as much. But eBay did well this week, and it's doing well so far on the weekend. And the more I list, the more I sell. The more you list, the more you sell. Run your promotions. Run your what are they called? Discounts, and you will see more sales come in, especially those older items. If I got an item up for $40 and I have it, essentially 50% off, and someone offers me $15, great. Get rid of it. Free up space for better inventory, make a little bit of money. It's all good, right? You cancel everything right away, and you cancel everything right away for a huge profit. Sometimes you got to learn, evolve, figure out what sells and what doesn't sell as well, and keep it moving and keep pushing your business forward, basically. So yes, that's my goal over the next few months is, well, number one is to grow the amount of people that are finding me here and coming and letting people know I have more hours, that kind of thing. And number two is getting more donations, more trades, more buying opportunities. Because like I said, I know there's lots and lots of people who are giving their stuff away and or throwing it away. And they need somewhere like me to drop off stuff. These 2 boxes came from somebody who didn't know about me. They said, oh, well, it's good to know we have more stuff, or we'll definitely be back. And then someone contacted me through Instagram asking if I take VHS tapes, donations, so that kind of stuff, right? Just getting out there, getting the word out, getting better about social media. Also, just getting a new sign to put it in the front of the store that says, we accept donations, et cetera, that kind of thing. So just like I use the signs out there, just to let people know that we're open for business, I can start advertising more about being a location that people can think about leaving there, donating their items. So I hope everything's going well with you guys. I'm excited about how the store is going to evolve. how I'm going to grow the side of donations, trades, and buying here. And of course, growing my eBay store, selling more there online than I've done before, focusing on not only putting good inventory up, but listing it right away, running my discounts, my promotions, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you had a good week and you keep pushing, but also take a day off or two, relax, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.